All his songs are sick, guys. These songs, guys, it just gives me Radio TAPOK vibe. That's it. We have some vocalizations on the back. And we can hear the synthesizer sounds as well now. Predictable, but just chills to hear, guys. Привет! Как дела? You know what we're checking, guys? We're checking another Radio TAPOK from his amazing album, Heritage. And thank you for all the comments, guys, on the previous video that we checked, Black October and Kotak. Guys, for real, sometimes I'm getting really frustrated when I'm getting sentimental about war stuff. But this album was written about the events that led up to the World War II, as you guys commented down on that video. What one of my friends here, Winterstorm, saying that Black October is about Russia becoming democracy, which results in hate to Yeltsin being pretty much only thing at which most of Russian people and parties can agree on. Basically, after that, Yeltsin wanted to get control, and that's why he attacked the parliament. And Yeltsin's freaking heir is the current president of Russia. Yeah, guys, for real, we all gonna die, yeah? We all gonna die. And I don't understand why we have to keep killing. You are on this earth for a limited amount of time. Why would you spend your time freaking want to kill other people and just like conquer? Why? Koimana Kobe, guys, and to all my Indonesian friends that they seem to like Radio TAPOK's music. I'm not gonna keep it longer. We are checking two of the other songs that he made lyric videos. One is this.
Высота 776.
Высота, that's the only one I know. 776. Height 776, guys. This one, oh my god, I don't know if I can find that comment. There he is. Can't wait for Height 776 from Alex Hodgins. Hey man, it's about the heroic deed of 90 boys. 90, guys. In Second Chechen War, it was their first fight, imagine, and only 6 out of 90 managed to survive. They held against 2,500 troops, killing 400, 800 of them, somewhere there. What? Yeah, so we're gonna get straight into that, guys, and then we're gonna go with Мясной бор. Doesn't even have a translation. So make sure you leave a like, click that bell, guys. Check the Patreon to see the full reaction videos of these songs, because it's gonna definitely be cut, guys, be copyrighted. And join the Patreon if you want to request a song. Let's go. Alright, let's listen to the story of the 90 soldiers. Really young soldiers, guys. We're gonna find out the year as well, don't worry. We will. All his songs are sick, guys. Spetsnaz. Oh, I like that, guys. We have some like kind of like dual vocals over there. Wow, okay. Wow. Okay. These songs, guys, it just gives me Radio TAPOK vibe. I guess Высота maybe means like, as the translation was high, but maybe like the squad 776. We're gonna find out what this means, guys, because it has a lot of like these 90 kids. Because that's what it was, guys. In the World War II, like there was, even in the World War I as well, they were saying to like the young kids, go and become a hero. If you go to the army, join the army, you will be remembered, you know. And the kids were like, it's war, you know, it's something new. Like most of them were going like excited. But when the freaking real shit was going on, I remember like just like reading it in history class, they regretted it as hell, you know. Most of them died. The ones that came back just went into a mental hospital, you know. It's crazy. And this instrumentation, guys. And we heard this guitar solo in every of his songs right until now, guys. Until now. In the album Heritage. There they are. 90 soldiers, yeah? There he is. Damn, that was a freaking powerful song, guys. He really like gave you those feelings of like, you know, let's fight. Even if now we die, this is gonna be our freaking grave. Let's just fight. And this is a song just to like bring you into like the position of like the kids that they were there. They were like, okay, we don't stand a chance against freaking 800,000 soldiers, but let's give our best because we're fighting for our land. And now, guys, we're gonna check the lyrics of Vysota 776 later. Now let's go to Мясной bor, yeah? Let's go. This one is a longer one. Let's hear the song first, guys, and then we're gonna do our research and the lyrics of both songs, yeah? This one I don't even know what talking about. At least the other one we know. Last one. Okay, is this the intro? Dun, dun, dun. Has some strings there. Maybe we have the like the guitar, you know, the guitar riff, and then accompanied by the synthesizer sound. I guess it makes kind of like a string orchestra sounds. Okay. Oh, we have some vocalizations on the back. Damn. Just drum beat and bass. The guitar comes in. Through the whole verse, guys, you can hear the oh on the back, you know, like it's a freaking, and it sounds like it's in a large hall. It has a lot of reverb. It must be vocals. And we can hear the synthesizer sounds as well now. Keeps going. Damn. Bodies of blood. Guys, wherever it is and whenever it was, war only caused more problems, you know? Like, we must not see the war that our governments create as a good thing, you know? They're trying to protect us and all that shit. No, no. Innocent lives are always the biggest consequence. Like, because we are 8 billion people, that means that we have to just like start killing ourselves. Even animals, when we kill animals, that's shit as well, you know? Oh, I curse a lot. At some point I'm gonna get demonetized by YouTube for all these curses. We have kind of like dual voices here. Oleg's voice and then the backup vocals is making something nice to hear, you know? We're gonna have another guitar solo. Some choir voices here, vocalizations. Alright, nice. Kind of like a interlude here. Something that happened in Russia, I believe. And as we said, is the events that happened right before World War II started, you know, because as with any world war, we had like a period of time before that led into the big event that started the World War II and World War I as well. Predictable, but just chills to hear, guys. Guitar solo. Just to like lead us into the outro, you know, into the final chorus and finish it. Yeah, let's go. But for you guys, it just reminds me of another melody that I've heard Or maybe he just got influence. Maybe I'm hearing a bit of Sabaton as well. Just a little bit. But I just have to say, guys, well done, Radio TAPOK, Oleg, man. Really, you just started by making covers of famous songs in Russian language, you know, and then you released this album, which is freaking massive hit, guys, for real. I don't know like why it's not trending around the world, but for me to be able to like find Radio TAPOK through you guys, and then I guess some of you guys are watching my reactions, finding Radio TAPOK, listening to him afterwards, you know, and saying to me that this is really good music, even though it's in a different language. It's just insane, guys. And that's I wanted to say, that Radio TAPOK is singing about events before the World War II, and Sabaton, with their new album, they're singing about events of World War I. And that was, guys, my reaction to Vysota 776, about those 90 kids, 90 boys, and Мясной bor. It's fun, the lyrics. Wehrmacht smashed to dust near Moscow. Volkov chained the stakes. Look, motherland calls again to fight. Clear the way to Leningrad. That's the first one of Мясной bor. The Volkov front pressed into the wedges, throwing in all the troops into this gap. In the swamps of Novgorod swamps, they walked into the Nazi trap. Wait a minute, guys. Does it talk about when the Nazis tried to like occupy and capture Russia? Maybe it's talking about that time. Human settlement in Russia. Is it that what it's talking about? What happened? What are the events that happened there? Events of maybe. Events. I see something here about the Death Valley. Okay, it says something about Ivan the Terrible that destroyed the area around Novgorod around 1540. Ooh, okay. The village of Мясной bor ceased to exist. So it's a village. He's talking about a village over here. Okay, here we have during the German-Soviet war in December 1941, heavy fighting broke out in this area, especially in the area of the Boramun, a section of the Blue Division. In April 1942, after the snow melted, heavy fighting broke out again as part of the Battle of the Volkhov, when the Soviet Second Shock Army captured the villages of Мясной bor and Ljuban in the corridor of the Volkhov Basin. What do you mean captured? Were they under Nazi occupation before? German occupation? Maybe, yeah, because I see it over here. It's in the Russias. On June 25th, 1942, strong Soviet Union units, approximately 40,000 men, were surrounded by the Wehrmacht. Yes, exactly what the first verse was saying. Wehrmacht smashed to dust near Moscow. Oh, so is this what you're talking about? Мясной pine forest. Мясной bor is a pine forest. The valley of death for fighters, those who saw their horror in the face. Last fight for a span of land. Second shock army. That's what he's saying here as well in the freaking, I don't know, it's kind of like a Wikipedia information. Hundreds of Spanish, German and Soviet soldiers died or starved to death in the surrounding swamps. Other sources even mention tens of thousands of dead who were not buried at the time. The name of the village, Мясной bor, was directly connected with the fall of the Second Shock Army. The area is therefore known as the Death Valley. Does he mention that? Death Valley? Narrow corridor to 300 meters deep wide. Soon the roar of the engines subsided. The collapse paid a terrible price. And to this day, on the dead earth, the souls of fallen soldiers roam. Hundreds will perish in the wilds, in the mist. There is a stench. Stench means like a really bad smell, guys. That usually comes from decayed bodies. So basically like dead bodies that just stay somewhere and not at least freaking buried, you know. Bloody red snow covered the fields. Accept your sons, Russian land, slain by evil spirits in a cursed war. Seeing their death standing back to back. Every war is a cursed war, guys. Alright? Every single war is a cursed war and must not be happening, you know. And now 2022, we're in a generation and an age where we have to be moving forward, not backwards. This is the place where those kind of like orchestra and choir vocals come in. Okay, guys, this is actually talking about the battle for Height 776. So I guess the Height is a place that it was really important, I guess, in Chechnya, part of the Second Chechen War. Okay, so this happened in 2000, not in, so I'm mistaken, guys. okay, the whole album is talking about stuff that happened close to the World War II, but this one, as with Black October, this one happened in 2000. So the battle for Height 776, part of the larger battle of Ulu-Kurt, was an engagement in the Second Chechen War that took place during fighting for control of the Argun River Gorge in the highland Shatoysky district of central Chechnya, between the villages of Ulu-Kurt and Seymatausen. So it was between Chechen Republic of Ichkeria plus the foreign Mujahideen fighters, I guess kind of like Arab. Yeah, Arab Mujahideen was an international unit of the Islamist Mujahideens that fought in Chechnya and other parts of North Caucasus against Russia. Of course, Russia wants to be everywhere. So that happened in late February 2000. I was freaking 5 years old. I didn't even know there was freaking war up there going on. The Russian military attempted to surround and destroy a large Chechen separatist force, including many foreign fighters, withdrawing from the Chechen capital Grozny to Shatoy and Bedeno in the southern mountains of Chechnya following the 1999 siege and capture Grozny, and the rebel main force breakout from the city earlier that month. Where does it say about those 90 kids that you were saying, Alex? Yeah, as I see here, casualties and losses. Wait a minute. Strength, it says here 90, so it was 90 Russian boys against 1,000 those Arab fighters, like a lot basically. From those 90 Russian soldiers, only my god, 6 survived against 1,000. 90 against 1,000, guys. Imagine, and they killed like 400 to 700 people out of those 1,000, like a lot. So it was 90 Russian kids. Okay, so the lyrics go like, the haze of illusions has fallen, Grozny is encircled, warriors of Allah, thousands of fighters. Yeah, those warriors. What were they saying? Foreign Mujahideen fighters. Yeah, hastily retreating from the battle for Shata, fighting through the mountain rage. Pskov troops stood in the way of Katab, like a bone in the throat of bloodthirsty gangs. Help on the way, cut the path, our trap will be slammed, they can't escape. This is Pskov detachment, 90 guys. Those who did not retreat took the fire upon themselves. Okay, this is the pride of the fathers. This is the memory of the fighters who touched the sky from a height of 776. So they were defending, I guess, against Russia, because those 90 guys stayed there to fight the ones that were trying to like capture, because I guess Arabs came up to Chechnya. Where is it exactly? I mean, this is freaking so confusing for a foreigner, you know, like I'm from freaking Cyprus. How would I know where this height 776 was? I have a map here. So 776 was here, yeah? But what is this? Is the Russians, and here is the Chechens with the Arabs. Why doesn't show me to like a bit further out so I can understand where he is exactly? Okay, so it was in Chechnya, this height 776, but was it under Russian like occupation? Like, is it part of Russia, guys? Chechnya? Just tell me down in the comments. Okay, so yeah, it basically goes all the same, the lyrics and talking about the bravery of those 90 guys. Yeah, guys, I just gonna leave it there. I just wish all the peace and love in the world, guys. We're only gonna win with peace and love. No one is gonna win with war, and I hope all the war in the world is gonna be resolved, you know, as I was saying with the other songs. And thank you Radio TAPOK for making this amazing song, this amazing album, Heritage. And thank you every single one of you guys that coming in and leaving a like and sharing maybe this video that will give maybe some information to some people, or just passing your time. Thank you guys for coming in. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, click that bell, keep on headbanging, keep on changing those dreams, join the headbanging army. We're everywhere, guys, and I will see you in a little bit. Yeah, have a good day or good night, and Tinos out. Peace.